Hi, Brian. How are you? Me and Miguel were talking about people we love very much.
Hi, Maffer. Hi, Miguel. Nice to meet you. Okay, so I also like to talk about two people that I know very well, which would be my mother and my brother. They are two of the closest person to me, and in my opinion, their personalities couldn't be more different. To be honest, my mother is calm and she's a very patient person, while my brother, on the other hand, is impulsive and he's very energetic. And my mom, she's the kind of person who always thinks before acting, and she will spend hours considering the best way to help someone if someone has a problem. My brother, on the other hand, is spontaneous, and he often does things without overthinking. He's also the most extroverted person I know, while my mom would be like an ambivert, or she's a calm person. And about things that I like about them, I really admire my mother and how supportive she is. She has faced a lot of challenges, like raising two kids, providing for them. She acted like a mother and a father, and she never gave up. And I think that's a strong quality about her. And the only thing that really annoys me about my mother would be that she worries a lot about me. Sometimes overprotective. And my brother, on the other hand, is very funny. His jokes are contagious. However, he's very stubborn and he always thinks he's right about everything. Um, about the challenges, no, about how they react to changes in their lives. I think they both react different. My brother is stubborn and he's and he gets really angry sometimes with changes. But my mother is she doesn't care too much. She's more calm. Um, they both enjoy different things. Also, my mom loves gardening, reading books. My brother prefers to party and play video games. Um, about indoor and outdoor activities we used to do when we were together. Um, when we were younger, we used to go to family trips. We used to rent house in the beach in Naplo, in the south of Lima, and we sometimes used to go hiking. Um, and these days, unfortunately, we don't spend much time together, but we sometimes cook together and watch movies, so it's fine, I think. What about you, Mafer? What can you tell me about your family?
Oh, sure. Actually, I understand your bond with your family because well, especially with your mother. So it's the same way I have with my sister. So she's very dear to me too. But also, I have my best friend Alejandro, who it's a extrovert compared to my sister. Since he likes socializing, he's always the life of the party. Um, he's practical about move Joyce. Well, my sister is more like an introvert, like me. She likes to stay at home. He doesn't go out alone. He doesn't go out very often, and she's very soft-spoken, which I understand things like that too. Um, what I liked about her is that she's very responsible. I give her that, and also because she was always there for me. She's very attentive, lovely, and people, and things like that. And that's why I was thankful for. My best friend Alejandro. What I like about him is that how sociable he is. He always has things to talk to. You never get bored talking with him. And he's just a person you can get along easily with. Um, I remember what now that I remember, even though he was a very social person, there was one thing he didn't like, and he didn't like go out with the boys too much. He was more like he had he rather had a group of friends rather than a group of boys since he feel more comfortable. Well, my sister was the contrary. She knew how to get along with boys rather than with girls. I think that's something they have in common. Now that I remember, when we were younger, well, with my sister, since we're 12 years apart, I remember that she used to take me with her to her university, and it was very funny for the 10, 12-year-old me because I remember that her university have animals, and I always love animals, so I always enjoy every time I go out with her, especially because I was spending time with her. In fact, I remember that one time one of them spit on my face, and I didn't like it, so I didn't go there and with her. Also because she graduated already. With my friend Alejandro when he was in high school, because now he's in Canada, I remember that we used to take music classes after school. It was 1 hour later, so we had to stay a little bit late at school, but it was funny because we do anything else but music, just to give you an idea. So exactly, we don't do that anymore. When he went to Canada, he had a very hard time adapting there, mostly because he couldn't stand being alone. So he was in a new country, he didn't know, he had to socialize again. And for some reason, he couldn't just connect with the other people. Socializing there was not his big strength, unlike here in Peru, where reasons it's the culture, they like different things, and we do, etc. Well, my sister, when one time she went to China because of her university, because of her academic history, she went a paid course there. Even the travel was paid at university. I remember that she was very adaptable to the place. She adapted very quickly, but mostly because she was there with her friends, so she didn't. She didn't got homesick. And now, what we do today is that with my sister, I just go out swimming like 3 times a week. With my friend that is in Canada, we only play video games just once per week. What about you, Miguel?
Well, just Maffer, I great, I think it's great that we share those attitudes with our friends or family. Well, in my case, I want to talk about the people I love a lot. My dad Miguel and my cousin Henry. First, my dad is very important in my life. He's keen, quiet, and patient. When I was child, we used to play spinning top of football together. I really enjoy that, but now we don't play those games anymore. These days we usually go together and watch sports, for example, um, football, boxing, swimming, and tennis. My dad works a lot and sometimes he feels tired, but he'll feel always makes time for me. One challenge he had was when he had to take care of my grandmother and grandfather for a long time. It was hard, but he did it with love. That sometimes I admire about him. If I had a problem, I would go to my dad first. We he always listens and helps me. He is such a good father that I feel lucky to have him. Now about my cousin Andre, he's funny and very active. When we were children, we used to play taps, football, and marbles together in Chiclayo, in Lambayeque. We spent many afternoons doing that. It was such a nice time. Now things are different. We go boxing and we practice swimming. He loves sports and being outside. He's very focused when we train. I think he's the most athletic person in my family. Even when he's tired, he wants to keep training. Sometimes he forgets the time and makes me wait, and then angels my a little. But in general, I love being with him. If we had more free time, we would travel to beach together. My dad and Andre are very different. My dad is calm, my cousin is more active, but both are very special to me. They are such good people that I always feel happy with them. The finish, I just want to say that I really love them. They have helped me in many ways, and I am so grateful to have them in my life. Well, thanks, Marford, thanks, Brian.
Thank you,
Thank you
Miguel and
too,
Maffer,
Miguel.
for
Uh,
sharing your experiences.
yeah, you too, guys.